Hey guys, it's Matt Kern today, and this is another Mobile Minute with Matt and Friends. And I have a good friend with us today, an extraordinary realtor, Cami Hobbs with Keller
Hi,
Williams Denton. Hi Cami, how are you today?
I'm great. You caught me driving down the road in this COVID moment.
Yeah, well, we all are, when we got to get out, obviously, it's probably not for a long, period of time, right? We go out, do our thing, go back to the house. I'm guessing you're probably working from the house most of the time, or are you able to go to your office?
It's been kind of crazy. We have been my office is set up to where there's two 12 by 14 offices,
Yeah.
but I've had staff at home, staff at the office. We're scattered. So I'm out running around this morning. What's great is that you can kind of work by your pool, you can work in your car. As you can tell, I don't have any makeup on because I started at 6 a.m. I'm headed home to do my morning ritual and turn into a realtor. But it is great because my face I had a relaxation moment because you don't have to put makeup on because you're able to talk on the phone and do a lot of things by the phone. But we are still actually showing property. We are still helping families. There's a lot of people. We are taking advantage of the moment. There's a ton. We have been, I think, more busy this spring than we were last year. We
Isn't
have
that something?
unbelievable. We have not been scared not one moment
Yeah.
during this
What have
during
you
this
been,
episode.
are you doing virtual showings, or are you doing in-person showings? What has it been like out there for you in dealing with the customer and the buyers and the sellers? What do you see has been the norm, or what is everybody adjusting to? Has it been the same for you across the board? And everybody's like, hey, let's go look at it. Let's go now, right?
Right now, week one, we created a video. We have it on our Facebook page,
Okay.
Cami Hobbs. And I created, let's do a virtual tour. Let's change. We're moving with y'all. We're here. The next week it was, let's go. I want to go see property. Come out to my house. I want you to preview my home. So that's what we were doing.
Okay.
No handshaking. Nobody wanted to touch us, but we just went
Right.
in real quick and we told them all about the rules. Week 3, the last week, I went into a home. It was out in the country, out in Pilot Point, and the guy stuck his hand out, and it was like after 3 weeks of nobody shaking my hand,
Yeah.
it was like almost a warm fuzzy because I'm a country girl, and
Yeah.
it was like, yay, we're getting back to America. America's coming back. And
Right.
so I shook his hand. I have all my safe stuff, but you know what? We have to live. We
Yes.
have to go on. And our media I know it's bad. I get it.
Yeah.
But we have to go on, and we cannot let we cannot let this beat us. We
Right.
have to just trust in God and
Yes,
keep
ma'am.
moving forward, and wash our hands, do the right thing, wear our mask, do what we're
Mhm.
supposed to do. But you still have to treat your customers not like they're you just got to treat them right. And
Yeah.
it was such a pleasure. And then this week I had somebody shake my hand, and I loved it. It's like we're getting
Right.
back. And
Yeah.
um
Well, so
I'm
many
ready
people have been
I'm ready
living
for
in
some normalcy.
fear, right?
Yeah,
Everybody's been
yeah,
living in fear about, oh, I don't want to contaminate and I don't want to catch it.
that's right,
And so if
that's
I
right.
just don't touch you and I don't get around you, everything is fine. But you know what? We're all missing each other. We're all missing that time to be together and work together hand in hand. And
That's right.
sometimes we really don't realize what we have around us until we don't have it. And then we're
Yeah,
like, oh,
true.
hey, I got to appreciate what I do have right under my nose.
That's right.
Yeah, that
That's
gets
right.
deep right there, sister, right?
That
So,
is exactly right.
so what has Keller Williams been helping you guys with as far as pivoting into this COVID-19 moment? Obviously they've got some things set up, and I'm sure it's come from corporate down, right, to help you guys?
Keller Williams, first thing that they did the first week was all of us that had offices, they said,
Uh-huh.
look, we're not going to charge you any office rent. You
Wow.
get y'all's office rent, which mine is hefty. But I was like, wow, I made the right decision coming to Keller Williams. The second thing is there is a class called, oh my gosh, Bold. And it's usually $900 a year to take it or whatever. 900 for a class. I'm telling you, I'm messing it all up. But anyways, $900. They took that down to $99. So you can take the money that, and also the $109 that goes to corporate that every agent has to pay every month that covers like MLS and all those that I call them junk fees in my office, but they're really not junk. It's MLS and all the stuff that you have to do to make your world go round.
Right.
Anyway, they took that, Gary Keller took that away for the month. So you take that money, put it into a program, Bold. Bold is a program that teaches you how to prospect and I'm signing up for it. I've been an agent for 22 years, but hey, I'm always about learning something new and learning how to shift in this time in this market. And so they're doing things like that to really help the agents there, all of us, to do better. And the marketing that they're putting out, the Jessie, our team leader, she is out there like every day saying, okay, y'all, look at this, look at our command system, look what you can do here to send out just listed, just sold cards, look what you can do to do a graphic, look what you can do here with your clients to send out some marketing. And it's just phenomenal, all of the stuff that they have to offer.
That's awesome. That's great. It's so good to have support like that. So you're not out there on your own. You do have support. And you do have help to maneuver yourself through this and making adjustments, and make that pivot on that too.
That's right.
So since you've had to be at home more often now, have you had a go-to snack at the house lately that you seem to like more than you did before?
You know what? I've always been one to cook dinner for my family. I'm a cooker. Love, if anybody who knows me knows I cook, and I always cook in bulk. So all of my kids' friends always like, I never know if I'm going to have 2 kids or 10 at my house.
Right.
And even though one's an adult and one's 17, but, so I always have food at my house, but I've been on a diet since November. I've lost 22 pounds.
Awesome.
And, so I think I've lost 10 pounds through this, and it's because we are like going. I don't want to miss this time. I'm taking this COVID time as an opportunity to prospect, market, make my calls, make sure that I make all my calls every day, which is about 50 to 100 I make every day. In between. So I do some in the morning, some at lunch, and then some in the evening. And so I take that opportunity to just really focus in on all these families that are freaking out. The first question that anybody asks me when I call is, hey, how's it going with all this stuff going on in our world? I've heard that so many times. And I'm like, I go back to 2006, 7, 8. That was the question. How are y'all doing in this economy? And I'm like, you know what? It's great. People are moving. Take this opportunity now before everybody lists. When everything's lifted, list now. Why not? Sell your house now before everybody's on the market. So, but I've lost weight. I may be the first person in America to say that, but I've lost weight.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So have you been, obviously you're very productive and busy. Do you have any downtime at the house? And have you been binge watching any Netflix movies or series?
I'm on Ozark season 2.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm on Ozark season 2. I usually start at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and I'm at about midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course our little Oklahoma boy.
Isn't that something that all that stuff that was going on in Oklahoma, Cami, was just that an hour and a half away from us, right? And we never knew all that was going on. Yeah, all this time.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Right. Insane.
Yeah, insane.
Remember, it's reality. Reality TV.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, hey, I want to say thank you for being on today. I appreciate you so much. And
Matt, thank you. We appreciate you. You have always been there for all of us realtors, always, no matter where we are, every stepping stone. And we really, truly love you and appreciate you and everything that you do for all of us. We just our hearts appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, big hugs to you. Hope to see you in person soon. And if we can do anything for you, let us know. Be safe out there. Okay.
Okay, you take
Remember,
care.
use your elbows, right, for your shaking,
Not my
right,
hand.
or your hands, right, or your gloves.
That's right.
Just make sure you keep your hand sanitizer close by, right?
Hey, look, I'm in my car. It's right here. I've got
There you go.
everything I need is right here at my fingertips.
That's good. That's great. All right, so I'm
Anyway,
gonna have to ask you this. Knowing you, do you have a special bag just for all your stuff?
heck no. You know me. I'm spotted. Seat of my pants got a girl.
All right. It's good to see you. Have a great day and the
You
rest of the week.
too.
All right.
All
Talk to you
right.
later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.